In this video, I will show you how you can do a data sync between Airtable and Framer CMS using Byteline. This will sync the existing data between Airtable to Framer and then also keeps on running in the background. And as you make changes in Airtable, it syncs that data to Framer CMS. And once you have data in the Framer CMS, you can just build your site and the content on the site is controlled by the CMS data. Okay, let's take a look at the setup. So here is the Framer CMS. I already have 2 jobs here, and here is my Airtable. I have 6 jobs. So out of this, 2 jobs are already on Framer CMS. So when I run the sync, it's gonna sync the existing data, then the sync becomes live. And after that, as we make changes in Airtable, the changes will be synced to Framer. So let's create the sync. So you go to Byteline console and then you can create a you can create a new sync, and let's pick Airtable as one app and Framer as the second app. So let's go to next. I already have connection to Airtable, so this is my base, and I'm going to connect to Framer. So you need API key and project ID, and you can follow these links that explain the steps on how to get this, but I'm just going to copy it from the data that I have. So now this connection is done. So let's move to the next step. We are doing a sync for jobs. So I'm just gonna keep this one and delete the other tables. So this is the table mapping. So here we are saying I want to sync jobs table from Airtable to jobs collection in Framer. And this is, I'm gonna go for two-way sync. So we will sync both existing data and future changes. And for two-way sync, we'll pick this. The syncing of existing records can only be in one way. So this happens only in the beginning when we make the sync live. So here we will go from Airtable to Framer. So in Airtable, we have 6 jobs. In Framer, we have 2 jobs. At the end, we will get 6 jobs in Framer, and those will be exactly in sync with what we have in Airtable. Here we're doing the field mapping. So by default, we map the fields based on their name. And this looks good. And for slug, you can you can use a slug like based on any field in Airtable, but for just to have a quick demo, I'm just mapping it to the record ID. Let's continue. And our sync configuration is done. This is now generating the preview to show you what will happen when the sync goes live. So now we have 6 jobs on Airtable. It's going to create 4 jobs, and the 2 jobs that we have on Framer will be updated. So now let's start the sync. And as it's syncing the data, so now we got all the 6 jobs on Framer, and now all these jobs are exactly in sync with what we have on Airtable. So let's open this one. So including the rich text. So this is the rich text that we have, and these are all the other values. So I'm going to open this job here, and as you can see, this is exactly in sync. So now our sync is live. So now we'll make a change on Airtable, and then we will see that coming on Framer. Okay, so now let's change the company name to Growth Forge Inc. I mean, just to show you one example of how the ongoing sync happens. And on the Byteline console, it shows you all the history of the data that got changed, and you can expand this to see the values that got changed. So let's just give it like a few more seconds, and the update should come through. So here is our change. And as you can expand, so you can see the company name got changed. Okay, and then here, this is our company name. Okay, so that's it for the demo. So this is just to show you the like how the data sync works, and it's very easy to configure using Byteline. We do have 2 weeks a free trial, so you can sign up and test it out for your use case. Um, Thank you.